Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Knowledge Sharing. Before we continue, like us or like our follow our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment and share our video for more interesting topics. Today we are looking at this question and it says solve for x in 3 to the power of x plus x equals to 30. So we are going to find the value of x. So we have here solution. So we are given 3 to the power of x plus x equals to 30. In this case, this is initial equation. So we are going to find the value of x. What we are going to do first is for us to transpose x to this other side. Or we simply say subtract x from both sides. So when we say subtract x from both sides, so this will become 3 to the power of x plus x minus x equals to 30 minus x. In this case, x will cancel here and x will cancel here. So we are now left with 3 to the power of x equals to 30 minus x. In this case, we can rearrange this. Let's move this to the other side and this to this other side. So this will become 30 minus x equals to 3 to the power of x. We will say divide both sides by 3 to the power of x. So we say divide both sides by 3 to the power of x. So this will become 30 minus x all over 3 to the power of x equals to 3 to the power of x all over 3 to the power of x. This will cancel here 1 and this will cancel here 1. So now we are now left with 30 minus x all over 3 to the power of x equals to 1. This is what we have. We can recall that the note when we have a to the power of n all over b to the power of n is the same thing as a to the power of n times b to the power of minus n. So this can go up and we multiply a to the power of n and b to the power of minus n. So that's what we are going to do here. So this will become 30 minus x times we have 3 to the power of minus 3 to the power of minus x equals to 1. So this is what we have. So now we can see that we have 30 minus x here and we have minus x. So what we are looking at is minus x here and we have minus x here. For us to have the same thing that is the product of 3 here to this exponential or to the power of 3 here, we need to multiply 3 to the power of 30 to both sides so that we will be able to have what we have here. It will be the same thing on what we have here, because we are arriving at somewhere that when we have 30 minus x times 3 to the power of minus x times 3 to the power of 30 equals to 1 times 3 to the power of 30. What we do on the left hand side is what we'll do on the right hand side. So we are multiplying 3 to the power of 30 on both sides. So this will become, we say note, when we have a to the power of n times a to the power of m is the same thing as a to the power of n m. So this is what we are going to do here. Here will become 30 minus x times 3 to the power of 30. Then we have minus x here. We have minus x equals to 1 times 3 to the power of 30 equals to 3 to the power of 30. So you can see that we have this 30 minus x here as the product of 3 and also have 30 minus x here as the exponent of these 3. Our aim is to find the value of x. So the method that we are going to find the value of x is what we call Lambert W function. So here we have some rules that we are going to apply for us to apply this Lambert W function. So one of them is when we say note, when we have e to the power of ln of a equals to a, because e will cancel itself and cancel the ln, so we have a as the answer. And also when we apply the Lambert W function, a e to the power of a will give us the same thing as a. So the next step is for us to bring in the e to the power of ln of this value. So as we said that e to the power of ln of a equals to a, so we are going to substitute 3 with this format. So that will become 30 minus x times e to the power of ln of 3. That is the value of 3 times to the power of 30 minus x equals to 3 to the power of 30. So we need to clean this. So as we said, we have here 30 minus x times e to the power of ln of 3 all to the power of 30 minus x equals to 3 to the power of 30. This is what we have here. We are just transferring this to this other side. So now we can interchange this, and we know that when we have a to the power of m, n is the same thing as a to the power of n, m. So we can interchange each other. So this one and this one is the same. So what we have here is 30 minus x times e to the power of 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to 3 to the power of 30. So you can see that we have 30 minus x here, and we also have 30 minus x here. So for us to apply the Lambert W function of this expression, I will say that what we have on the product here will be the same thing on what we have on the exponent here. So we will make the product here equals to what we have on the exponent. So what is left now is the ln of 3. So what we are going to do is to multiply both sides by ln of 3. So that will become 30 minus x times ln of 3, then times e to the power of 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to ln of 3 times 3 to the power of 30. So that is what we have. So that is our new equation now. So now you can see that we have 30 minus x times ln of 3. And also we have 30 minus x times ln of 3. So here, as we said that when we have a Lambert W function of a, e to the power of a will give us a as the answer. So now what we have here is the same thing on what we have here. So we are now to apply the Lambert W function on both sides. So that will become the Lambert W function of 30 minus x times ln of 3 times e to the power of 30 minus x all to the power of ln of 3 equals to, okay, this is Lambert W function, equals to Lambert W function of ln of 3 times 30 times 3 to the power of 30. So that is what we have. Okay, we can transfer this to this other side. So going forward, from here, the Lambert W function of a, e to the power of a equals to a. And also, we recall that when we had e to the power of ln of a equals to a. So these are the two rules that we are going to use when applying Lambert W function. So we have this. This is what we are now left with. So this is what we are now left with. So by applying the Lambert W function on both sides, here as we said that Lambert W function of this product times e to the power of this value gives us this value. So here will become, we have this one and we have this one. So the Lambert W function of this expression is equals to 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to, this other side still remain Lambert W function of ln of 3 times 3 to the power of 30. So we have evaluated this. So Lambert W function of this gives us this. So it remains this other side. So what we have now, we need to express this for us to evaluate the Lambert W function of this other side. We need to express it in this format, that the product of the exponent will be what we have on the exponent value. So what do we have now? We need to replace this 3 by this value, e to the power of ln of a, or e to the power of ln of 3 will give us this 3. So this will become 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to Lambert W function of ln of 3 times e to the power of ln of 3. That is the value of this 3. Then times 30. That is what we have, because e to the power of ln of 3 equals to 3. because we said e to the power of ln of a equals to a, because we are substituting this in the place of 3. So that's why we have this. So this will become, so we need to clean this. Let's transfer this. We have here 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to Lambert doublet function of ln of 3 times e to the power of ln of 3, then all to the power of 30. So before we clean this, so now what we have now on the upper side of the board, we need to make sure that for us to evaluate this with Lambert doublet function, we need to make what we have on the product side will become what we have on the exponent side. So the next step, we can evaluate this as 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to Lambert doublet function into ln of 3 times e to the power of ln of 3 all to the power of 27 plus 3. So we can express 30 as 27 plus 3. So this will become 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to Lambert doublet function into ln of 3 times e to the power of ln of 3 into 27, then times e to the power of ln of 3 into 3. So this is what we have, because here 27 plus 3 is the same thing as 27 and 3. So this is what we have now. So here we can further evaluate this as 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to Lambert doublet function into ln of 3 times e to the power of ln of 3 times 27 times 3 to the power of 3. So as we said, this place we have 3 to the power of 3, because the whole of this place is 3. So 3 to the power of 3 is same thing as 3 times 3 times 3, which is equals to 27. So we are going to replace 27 with this. So this will become 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to Lambert doublet function into ln of 3 times 3 to the power of 3 is 27 times 27 times e to the power of ln of 3 times 27. So this is what we have. So now you can see that we have ln of 3 times 27, and we also have ln of 3 times 27. We recall that before we apply Lambert doublet function, it must be a times e to the power of a will give us a. So now we can evaluate this. So this will become 30 minus x times ln of 3 equals to, because this will evaluate this will become ln of 3 times 27, because evaluating this will give us ln of 3 times 27. So in this case, we have ln of 3 here and we have ln of 3 here. We can divide both sides by ln of 3. So here will be divided by ln of 3, and here we divide by ln of 3. This will cancel here and this will cancel here. This will cancel here and this will cancel here. We are now left with, here we have, this will give us 30 minus x equals to 27. So this is what we have now. So we need to clean this. We have here 30 minus x equals to 27. So in this case, we can transpose this into this other side, or we simply say we add x to both sides. So here will be 30 minus x plus x equals to 27 plus x. This will cancel here and this will cancel here. So here we can transpose this to this other side. So we have 30 minus 27 equals to x. So we have here 30 minus 27 equals to 3. So we have, therefore, our x equals to 3. So this is the value of x, which is 3, and it satisfies this expression. We can do a very little check for us to see whether x equals to 3 satisfies this by application of Lambert doublet function to solve for the value of x. So here we can say check. So we have 3 to the power of x plus x equals to 30. So we have our value of x as 3. So we have here 3 to the power of 3 plus 3 equals to what? So 3 to the power of 3 is 27 plus 3 equals to what? 27 plus 3, we have 30. You can see that 30 equals to 30. So that the value of x equals to 3 satisfy this expression. If you like what we are doing here, follow us on our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment and share our video for more interesting topics. Thank you.